Keiko or anybody. It's a weird thing. You get very loyal to those performers very quickly.
You did it anyway. She doesn't listen, but I've noticed a lot of you don't listen. No one really listens.
Lose an eye or a limb?
Do you prefer comedy roles or serious?
What's in your pants?
What is your favourite cheese?
Jack from Stoke says, what sport that isn't already in would you like to see in the Olympics?
I have to say I don't really know what sports are in the Olympics.
Which is a very simple answer, which is rugby league as far as Nick's concerned. Why isn't rugby? No, it's no good laughing. Rugby league is not represented in the Olympics, and yet ping pong is. Answer me that.
Tiddlywinks. They should totally do tiddlywinks, or like a domino championship, something like that.
Well, poetry used to be in the Olympics. Yes. Traditionally, hard to judge. You've got the whole problem of subjective appreciation. There is no empirical sense of he won the poem.
What's in your pants? Romy, Joe and Andre at Pants to Poverty. What's in my pants? My arse.
What's your favourite colour? From Kiara in Suffolk. My favourite colour is purple. I don't know why, I just like it.
If I had to only wear one colour forever, it would be blue.
And I just say I don't really like any colours. Nick just likes grey. He likes grey or black and white is the colours he really likes. Black and white colours they just confuse people. Though personally I quite like green. Green is a good colour.
Think about aqua to navy. It's like you're in different colour planets.
Would you rather lose an eye or a limb? Alice, is that a threat? Is that a thinly veiled threat?
That is an amazing question. I think I would probably rather lose a limb.
One eye, I think you'd be okay. Those organs that are doubled up on, for good reason, kidneys, lungs, eyes. Somebody thought about that.
People do amazing things after they lose a limb. Like they kind of retrain, learn to walk, learn to use and that's kind of amazing. I'd like to hope that that's something I could get on top of. So I think I'd probably rather lose a limb than an eye.
I just pay the man the money is the answer to that. If you owe him money, pay it. And then you don't lose either.
Amanda from Felixstowe says, will my family be healthy and well? Yes. Categorically, yes.
Are your characters based on people you know? That's from Emily in Dulwich. I think all characters are based on people you know, but I think they're more a little bit of all of us with a lot of the rest of us put aside.
If you just take what John's written on a very basic level and deliver it with the precision with which he writes it, at the pace that he requires, there's your character.
Number 5 from Sam A. Do you prefer comedy roles or serious? Whatever is written best. Does not matter what it is, if it's a good version of what it is.
Performing comedy is in many ways technically far more precise than drama is sometimes, because there's this very specific end result with comedy. You have to be funny, you have to make people laugh.
I can't do comedy, I'm not funny. And 2012, you kind of play very straight, so it's the only comedy I've ever been in. It's probably the only one I will ever be in. No, I'm much better at the serious stuff.
In drama, the point of it is that you're trying to kind of embody what a writer is trying to say. You know, you're trying to tell a story and convey an emotion, and it's a different discipline and it's a different skill set, and both are very satisfying.
I think it really is about the quality of the writing. And if it's really good comedy, it'll be very hard to do, and you'll have lots of enjoyable difficulty hoping to do as best you can. And if it's a serious thing and really well done, you'll have different problems and different satisfactions if you halfway manage it.
What's your favourite Elton John song? Tiny Dancer?
All the young girls love Alice.
Tiny Dancer. Clearly Tiny Dancer by A Million Miles.
How much impact did you have into the characters you played from Louise in Hampshire? Also, once you're playing it, loads, but John writes all of this. There's a kind of myth that we make it up and that it's all very improvised, but actually every word is John's, and he wrote this and then we got to play it. He didn't write them for us.
We sometimes do, as part of in the lead up with the publicity, we do to camera improvised in character. But on the day, the scripts are written in a very precise way and are far better if you say what is on the page.
Not even a breath that is improvised. Every single thing is scripted. Every 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 blink of an eye. It's it's tough.
What is your favourite cheese? Says Lawrence from Woodbridge. There's a cheese that I think is called
Somebody's written this in massive big ink. Do you like the characters you play? That's from Jen, or Gen, I don't know, in London. Yeah, I do like them all, really. I think that I really like all of them.
I really like the character I play. I really like her. Yeah, I like her more and more.
I think you have to like the characters you play. I think you have to get behind whoever you are. If you think they're a loser or a cow, or then you're just onto a reductive, sticky wicket.
I think she's just really, I don't know, I just find her quite, I like that she's so together. I like that she doesn't really care. I like that she's quite sort of, I like that she's successful, unapologetically. I like her more and more, even though she is an idiot.
But I do think that they're all, you wouldn't like to spend a lot of time with any one of them. That they're all, if you spent time with just any one of them, they'd drive you mad. But as a group, I think they're all right. I think they're all doing their best.
Are you going to the Olympics? From Eric. No. Loads of people asked if, like, because we were in 2012, if we got Olympic tickets. No, of course not.
John from Birmingham says, who do you think is the funniest? I don't know if John means in the world, which I haven't got time for, although Danny DeVito's damn funny.
I love Nick Jowett. I just think there's something so brilliant about, you know, there's all this kind of like gobbledygook, and then he just goes, it's just a load of old bollocks. And everybody's thinking it, and he's the only one that gets to say it, so I find him really funny.
I think they're all really funny, and I really like Carl's character. I think is fantastic. But I really like the character of Karl Marx, which is a small character that just kind of arrives at the end. He's always one step behind everybody at perfect curve. So I suppose, not wanting to pick out one of the people I work with and love and know, I would pick out Carl as being my funniest other character.
And I also think Olivia's genius. I think she's comedy genius, and she's comedy genius while also being incredibly moving as well. And like John said in the Q&A, all she ever really says is not a problem and can I get you another cappuccino, but she manages to make it sort of heartbreaking and hilarious at the same time. So I think Nick and Sally are my favourites.
I'm going to stick my neck out and say Jessica, because Jessica has a daring that not many people have. She will sort of do anything, and she really, really pushes things to the outer edges of what might actually happen in a room. And sometimes you laugh at the brass balls of it, and I love that.